ever finished a crochet bag and thought, it's cute, but it needs something extra? This video is for you. We might be a little biased, okay, very biased, but we think fabric handles are the secret ingredient that takes a handmade crochet bag from adorable to unforgettable. The crochet bag is the cake, the fabric handles are the frosting, sprinkles, and cherry on top. In this video, we're showing you how to make simple fabric handles that add personality, durability, and a completely unique touch to your crochet bag. The best part? You can make them for about $1 or even free using thrifted textiles. Let's get started. Step 1, we need to hunt for amazing fabric. Yaya has the most beautiful fabric wall filled with so many treasures to choose from. Now, you might not have a fabric wall, but you can still create handles and create them on the cheap. Let me tell you a little bit about some of these options. This is from a recycled shower curtain. It was $1. Next are leftovers from past projects. These are free. Then we have cheap remnants that were all less than $2. And lucky us, we got part of my grandmother's collection. Just look at this pink. And thanks to Grandma, they were all free. But here's my favorite option for handles. Pillowcases. Pillowcases are handle gold. They're usually inexpensive, like $1, come in from prints, and often provide just the right amount of fabric for your handles. So before you head to the fabric store, take a look around your house or visit your local thrift store. Some of our favorite handle fabrics come from unexpected places. And don't just walk past the pillowcases. Seriously, take a look. Also note that almost any fabric can work, but heavier fabrics tend to make sturdier handles. Found the perfect print, but it's lightweight? Don't worry, you can still use it. For larger bags, you may want to add interfacing or another stabilizer inside the handle for extra strength. We used that technique on an oversized tote that was made with beautiful lightweight fabric, and it worked wonderfully. If you'd like a tutorial on adding interfacing or stabilizer, let us know in the comments, and Yaya will get busy making one. Right, step 2, maybe the most fun part. Rip it up. Now that you found your one-of-a-kind fabric, it's time to turn it into handles. So for this example, Yaya is tearing strips that are 6.5 inches wide and 48 inches long. This creates a finished handle that's approximately 3 inches wide. One of the easiest ways to get a nice straight strip is to make a small cut and tear the fabric. If your fabric isn't long enough, simply sew 2 strips together before moving on to the next step. Step number 3, don't skip the ironing. Here's a little sewing secret. The iron is your friend. We know it's tempting to skip this step, especially for a small project. But trust us, it makes a huge difference. You don't even need to drag out the ironing board. We use a small pressing pad that sits right on the table. Fold your fabric lengthwise with the right sides facing each other and press it flat. Future you will thank you. Now, step 4, it's time to sew. This is where Yaya shines. But don't let that intimidate you. If you can sew a straight line, you can make these handles. Using a basic straight stitch, sew down the entire length of the strip, leaving the ends open. That's it. No fancy sewing skills required. Step 5, you have to turn it right side out. Now for a magic trick. Turning long fabric handle tubes can be frustrating, especially when you're working with heavier fabrics. Our favorite tool? A diaper pin. Attach the pin to one end of the fabric tube and carefully feed it through to the other side. It acts like a guide and makes turning the handle much easier. Once it's through, pull gently and voila! It finally looks like a handle. Almost. Iron again. Yes, again. The second pressing helps flatten the handle and gives it that polished professional finish. A few minutes of ironing makes a world of difference. To finish your handle, fold the raw ends inward. Press with the iron. Again with the iron. Sew a straight stitch across the end and trim any loose threads. And that's it. Now you have a beautiful, durable, one-of-a-kind fabric handle ready to tie onto your crochet bag. No two will ever be exactly the same, and that's our favorite part. Every thrifted fabric tells a story, and every handle adds a little extra personality to your handmade creation. If you love crochet bags, upcycled textiles, and creative ways to make your project stand out, be sure to subscribe and come along for the journey. Happy making! Lovebird and Yaya.